Welcome back to Ride JBI. This is JB. Today we finished a custom build and shock revalve on a 2022 Yamaha YZ250F. The shock was spec'd to the JBI Suspension Motocross spec. It'll match the setup we did for the front forks, which you can hear about and watch in another video. The shock also received a few other upgrades as well, most of those being coatings, along with a new bladder cap as well, which is this black piece right here. The stock bladder cap does not utilize the Schrader valve fill right here. Instead, it has a small hole that you pierce with a needle, and there's a rubber plug in there. And while that does work, we have found it not to be as reliable as the Schrader valve type bladder caps. So we default and prefer this style. Much easier to charge the shock, much more easier to check it, and reliably fill it if needed. The shock body received the JBI Cerakote in Midnight Bronze. This is a dynamic color, so depending on the amount of light hitting it will dictate the exact tone of the Cerakote. In light, it has a very metallic shine or sparkle to it, whereas in the dark, here we can see it down here, it becomes much more subtle and dark. So very cool look. I think it complements the blue and the black parts well. Other items also coated is a spring in a metallic blue powder coat. Again, this is going a Yamaha YZ250F. So that'll complement the blue of the Yamahas quite well. The shock shaft got the JBI DLC coat. And then a few other items on the shock were either anodized black or Cerakoted black, depending on the material they were made out of. So as you can see, the rebound clicker clevis / assembly is all black. What's up, Puffer? He does a lot of our coatings at Sano Metal Finish. And this is the guy that makes it happen. You will be on YouTube now.
All right.
Anyways, so on the shock, we did black in a few areas, whether it's Cerakote or anodized, depending on the material and part that we were doing. And one area we did get was the shock high-speed housing. That went from silver to black, to continue our black, blue, and burnt bronze color scheme on this shock build. All JBI suspension services and parts can be found at ridejbi.com.